Hi, I'm Luke Scherveld. Welcome to another episode of Meet the Gaffer. Today we're going to compare two lights, the ARRI M18 and the Aputure 1200D. Right now I have the 1200D on at 40% because that gave me 5.6 at 200 ISO, and that's what we have the GH5 Mark II set at right now. So that's what you're seeing me on. That is another GH5, just getting us from the side. Yeah, let's start with the M18. That'll be sort of our baseline. We'll do it as Flood and then as Spot, and then we'll try that against the Aputure 1200D. Okay, we'll wait a while to have that guy come up. Okay, that's coming up. Take a little pano here. I do have a solid here just to give us a little neg. Basically we have open sky, sun has just gone down, it's about 4:30, Northern California. It's a nice January day. Let's see where we are color-wise. So open sky, we're at like 7,800 to the unit. Without sky, 5,700. Okay, just straight to camera, 410 foot candles. That's full flood M18. And we're going through frames of 250. So each unit, the light will come through 250, and I'm doing that, I could have gone through 8 buys or whatever, but just going through this to keep it simple. But this is a more, normal situation that you would go through. You'd soften it a bit rather than just having that hard light smacking the person. Now we'll spot this up and see what we got. Woo, okay, so that's some toast. Right to camera, 1,300 foot candles. Nice. All right, it's a good blinding action. Let's turn that off and we'll get to the 1200D. Let's bring this up. We're on blackout. I'm using the same profiles that you'd use for the 300D. A 600D works fine with the 1200D. So that's full up, coming through that 250. And what do we got? To camera, we've got 320. Okay, without sky, it's pretty much 5,600. Okay, so there's your comparison. 410 to 320. However, right now on the 1200D, all I have is just that sort of black cowl that holds the barn doors. So no intensifier. So let's go with the small intensifier. And just to show you, there are 3 different types of intensifiers you can have. And you get it in this nice drum kit, kind of it's just like double the size of the F10 Fresnel case. And you get all these little foam bits to keep everything. This is the narrow, so the largest one is the most narrow. And then you've got the medium. And what's nice here is they're all nested. So they fit in a much smaller space, like the orbiter, they're all separate. This is the widest, and we will try that first. So I'm going to take this down. So here's the power box, and I just have it at DMX1. You've got your different options here, DMX in, DMX out, LAN, and then AC, DC, and DC. Okay, so here I just have this combination on, and we'll take that off. So there's a little button here on the top. So on each unit, the place where you have to depress to release the Bowens is in a different place. Bring that back up. All right, yeah, that's definitely got a little more output. They're both at the same, 11 feet or so from the subject, and with just the widest intensifier, I've got 480 foot candles. Just check color just because. You know, sometimes modifiers change things. Well, here it's saying, well, 56. Okay. All right. So now let's go to the medium. See if we get a little more heat out of it. Got 600 foot candles. So now spotted in, the M18 was at 1300. We're only halfway there with the medium. Let's see what the tighter intensifier gives us. Wow, is toasty. And now it's not filling the frame anymore. To camera, got 1200 foot candles. So that's like a spotted in M18. Just 100 foot candles off. So, oh, well, now it's telling me 1300. Very much in the ballpark. So yeah, if you want that heat, you can get it out of this unit for fewer watts. That's pretty cool. That's all great, but what if we put the Fresnel on it? What happens then? Now, the Fresnel has not been okayed, so to speak. They're still testing it, but let's give it a shot and see what we get. So now that's just the full wide of the Fresnel. So it's a camera, 500 foot candles. Now let's spot that in. Now it's very spotty there, but you know, it's not that different from just putting the intensifiers on. That's 900 foot candles. So actually, you know, I don't know what this would do to the glass over time. You know, it might bend some things because of heat, who knows? But you know, those intensifiers, I was kind of like not that crazy about that idea. I was thinking, you know, I want to put that Fresnel on. But now you can kind of see with those intensifiers, you're actually getting a good thing there. Now let's do one last thing, and that is put the large dome on it. Bring that up, and now this is the lighter diffusion, not the sort of shimmer white. Straight to camera, 320. All right, so because that's just the open face, no intensifier. So in a sense, if you need more output, then good to have a frame that you can bring closer to your talent. This looks like it's, I whacked it a bit too though. Yeah, that feels better. 340, okay. All right, so yeah, just a nice big old source. Okay, 65% there. Yeah, so now our background's going, you know, pretty dark. Sun's light's going away, but yeah, there you go. So, and just so nice to be able to quick dim, boom, be able to play with that. So, yeah, I have to say, I was not looking forward to those intensifiers, and now I kind of am, because then you don't really have to deal with the Fresnel when you're putting the unit through diffusion, but you need more output. Boom, just go to another intensifier and away you go. So I like that. That's nice. I was kind of worried that not having the Fresnel as a for sure accessory modifier would, you know, somehow take away from this unit, but that's not really the case. So, and then the fact that you can still put all your Bowens modifiers on it, domes, lanterns, what have you, it's that is a bonus. That is a big plus. I have to say, thumbs up.
Here's a brief clip of the first opportunity I had to use the 1200D out in the field. It was an exterior interview in a small corporate courtyard. There was plenty of skylight, but as the late afternoon sun waned, we simply dimmed our unit 5 points here, 5 points there, a number of times, and it worked great. Now we added an 1/8 CTB for a certain look, and using frames to add color correction gel would be better, but at the time, those frames were a long walk away, so I improvised. Bottom line, you now have a unit that goes toe-to-toe with an M18 with the added benefits of dimming and being able to make it part of the queue. That's sweet.
So here we had a situation where we have a little shot inside. We're not really seeing the window. We just want that feel of the sun. And so we have plenty of, open sky here. It's direct sun, but not direct sun where we wanted it. So we took down the sun a little bit with some nets. Here's a triple net. And then also made sort of an open shade here with ultra bounce 8x. And then here we have an Aputure 1200D, and that's at 100%, but controllable by blackout from inside. And that's in a 150 millimeter dome with half grid on it. And that is giving us just what we want inside on our talent. Works great. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next time.
Hey guys, so here I am in the living room with the new 1200D, and this is the widest cone, so I'm just popping it into the ceiling, and I've got a practical there. That's the warm light, and then there's your 5600-ish. But guess what output it has at the moment? Yeah, 0.1%. This is a bright light.